Welcome to God's Promises for you. Well, today we're going to be talking about our words, what we say, what God says, and the importance of our words. You know, in the book of Genesis, we all know the story of the creation, how God created the heavens and the earth. But if you take a closer look at it, this was all done by God's words. I'm not going to go through each of these, but we're going to start out in Genesis 1, verse 3. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And then down in verse 6, God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And then down in verse 9, God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And as we read the rest of Genesis 1, God said 9 times when he created all the earth, the animals, and so forth. And it was the first 6 days. And then we know on the 7th he rested. But everything he did, he said it. You know, they say that the universe is infinite. Do you realize why? God spoke it all into existence. And God's words are still creative. They are still creating. You could have a telescope that goes forever and you would see creation still being created. You would still see God's words creating. And our words are very important. Over in Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21, it says, I'm going to read this in 2 different versions. First in King James. "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof." Death and life are in the power of our tongues. Now, from the ERV, it says, "The tongue can speak words that bring life or death. Those who love to talk must be ready to accept what it brings." Wow, I like that version. The tongue can speak words that bring life or death. Those who love to talk must be ready to accept what it brings. So today, as we go about our day, and tomorrow, and the next day, just remember, your words are creative. God created everything with his words. And we have God in us and we have Jesus in us, so we have the God attributes, and our tongues, our words bring life or death. Well, thank you so much for being with me today. I just wanted to share this little bit with you. I hope you enjoyed it. God's awesome. He's still creating. He's still creating. It's wonderful. And God is so good, and he loves you so very much. And I hope you will come back tomorrow for more of God's promises for you.